The war in Ukraine continues with full intensity. July 7th, 2026. One throws his weapon at the drone. Another stands completely still, as if staying motionless might make him invisible. A third just keeps walking, never even looking up. Different soldiers, same front, same result every time. No real training against this threat, no coordination, no clear sense of where they're going or why. Ukraine's FPV drones are running this sector. And what follows is what that looks like, one soldier at a time. A soldier crossing open ground. But it's what's underfoot that stands out. Hundreds of lines catching the light, crisscrossing the field in every direction. Fiber-optic trails, left behind by drone after drone that's already flown this same stretch. That's what this front looks like now, up close. The soldier doesn't make it across. One more line added to the field. Two Russian soldiers on motorbikes, moving out the moment they start. An anti-tank mine ends it immediately. Ukraine's Magyar's Birds operator spotting a lone Russian soldier in the Bakhmut area. After a while, the soldier moves into a bush and lies down. Whether he realized he was being tracked or just needed rest isn't clear. The FPV drone is already on its way. It reaches him while he's still on the ground. The last thing he sees is the drone closing in. Exhausted, disoriented, no clear plan, just looking around, then a sound catches his attention and he turns toward it. Whatever's coming is already too close. Full throttle, an ATV pushed to its limit. A Russian soldier, probably aware of what's closing in behind him. An FPV drone gaining fast, doing 150 kilometers an hour. No amount of speed changes the outcome. The gap keeps shrinking no matter how hard he pushes. It catches him before any real distance opens up. About the worst position a soldier could be caught in. A Russian soldier walks into a small outdoor toilet, door closing behind him, completely unaware a reconnaissance drone already has him marked. Outside, nothing moves. Minutes pass this way, the position just sitting there, waiting for the right moment. Then the first strike hits. A second follows right after. The door never opens again. Different soldiers this time, same outcome. Older men, moving slower, reacting even slower. Some don't seem to notice the drone until it's already close. No sprint left in the legs, no quick dive for cover. Age doesn't stop a drone. It just makes the gap easier to close. Two soldiers moving toward a river. Ukraine's 71st Jaeger Brigade already has them marked before they even get there. One fills a bottle on the bank, the other decides to take a swim, neither expecting company. The first FPV comes in fast, straight for the one in the water. A direct hit, the blast tearing through the surface. The one on the bank panics, tries to run. Doesn't make it far. Same river, same outcome, minutes apart. Even in the most isolated stretches of this front, Ukrainian FPV drones are already there. A Russian soldier realizes he's being tracked and tries to disappear quietly, crawling into dense bushes, moving carefully, expecting an FPV to come at him from the front. The strike comes from above instead. A heavy munition dropped directly onto his position. He had no way out of that. Lyman direction remains one of the most contested areas on this front. Russian forces keep sending in infantry, increasingly in small groups, mostly pairs, trying to find gaps in Ukrainian defenses. Signum battalion operators track each one, into buildings, through tree lines, into every crack and corner where these soldiers try to stay out of sight. There's no position in this sector that stays hidden from these pilots for long. Ukraine's 40th Tactical Aviation Brigade striking Stepnohirsk with AASM Hammer guided bombs. French-made, GPS and infrared guided, capable of hitting targets within meters of accuracy from high altitude and at a standoff distance that keeps the aircraft out of danger. Both the luckiest and unluckiest soldier on this front. Resting in the bushes when the first strike hits, he survives it. Moves into the tree line, another munition drops, survives that too. Then another. Each time, somehow still moving. It looks, for a moment, like luck might actually hold. Then a high explosive FPV closes the distance, and this time, there's no walking away from it. First confirmed use of the Griffen UAV intercepting a Shahed-type drone in Ukraine, a British-Ukrainian jet-powered fixed-wing interceptor capable of over 350 kilometers per hour, operating above 7,500 meters with a 120-kilometer range, purpose-built for this, fast enough to chase down the threat and precise enough to make the intercept count. Rockets going out, one after another. A Grad system caught mid-barrage, still firing when it's spotted. 40 rounds in under a minute is what this thing is built for, enough to blanket a wide stretch of ground in seconds. It doesn't get to finish. Ukraine's Perun unit tracks it back to its firing position, and the drones follow right behind. 4 more artillery pieces turn up in the same area, along with 2 vehicles supporting them. Same morning, same sector, one target after another, until nothing there is left firing. Hidden among rubble and wreckage, Russian soldiers, an ATV, and an MTLB light armored carrier, all located by Ukraine's Black Swift Battalion. Each one struck. The MTLB, a vehicle designed to keep troops mobile behind the front line, doesn't make it out of this position. Soldiers moving through northern Donetsk, no clear direction, no coordination between them. Ukraine's 28th Mechanized Brigade tracks each one. FPV drones closing in before there's any real response. This runs all day, one after another, no pause between them. Beyond the open ground, abandoned houses and half-standing structures get used as makeshift positions too. Those don't fare any better. Bombed from above, one after another, until nothing's left standing in any of them. Ukraine's Revenge Group, 1st Battalion, 3rd Assault Brigade, finding a hangar packed with Russian vehicles. Concentrating that many assets in one location is exactly the kind of target drone operators look for. Strike after strike goes in, the hangar takes hit after hit, and by the end, nothing inside it is usable. Everything in one place, gone in one operation. 8 tankers, one night, all lit up across the Sea of Azov, the so-called Shadow Fleet, moving sanctioned fuel toward Crimea while dodging international restrictions. Ukraine's Magyar birds send drones in low over the water, striking each one in turn. One after another catches fire, fuel burning across the deck. A cargo ship and a ferry go the same way. Further inland, drone crews hit 58 more targets that same night, including energy infrastructure feeding the peninsula. By morning, both the fuel and the power meant to reach Crimea are running short. And vehicles, generators, and equipment behind the line feel that shortage too. Russian forces targeting Ukrainian unmanned ground vehicles with their own fiber-optic drones, a direct adoption of tactics Ukraine pioneered. Both sides are now actively trying to counter each other's robotic systems. Ukraine did this first, and at scale, Russia is now attempting to replicate it. One after another, they keep coming, small, fast, hard to spot until they're already close. Ukraine's 45th Artillery Brigade tracks the sky above this sector, watching for exactly this. A Molniya appears, low and steady. Then it's gone, taken out mid-flight. Another shows up minutes later, same result. A third, a fourth. The pattern repeats, each one ending the same way before it ever reaches its target. Cheap, mass-produced, sent out in numbers, hoping enough get through. Tonight, none of them do. The night of July 7th, 5 electrical substations and a gas compressor station hit across Crimea in a single night. The Western Crimea hub gets hit again, same one that keeps showing up on this list. 5 stations, one night, another stretch of the grid running dark. Along the roads near Sloviansk, drones wait on the ground now, tucked into the brush, hoping to catch a convoy off guard. Ukraine's Apache crews spot them first, before any of them get the chance to lift off. One ambush drone after another, found and taken out along the same stretch of road. Whatever was waiting there isn't anymore. A full sweep across one sector in the Kharkiv direction. A self-propelled artillery unit gone. One less platform capable of striking Ukrainian positions from kilometers away. A D-30 howitzer taken out alongside it. An ammunition depot destroyed, cutting off the supply feeding those guns. A drone launch position eliminated before another wave could take off. A communication antenna down, disrupting coordination across the area. A shelter, a motorbike, 4 transport vehicles, all hit in the same operation by Ukraine's 4th Border Detachment. Every target here served a different function. Every one of them is now gone. Day 1595. The numbers keep moving, even when the map barely does. Pokrovsk itself changed hands earlier this year, but Russian forces still haven't been able to push meaningfully past it. The advance there has slowed to some of the lowest rates of the entire war, sometimes just meters a day. Kupiansk stays contested to the north, push and counter-push, same rhythm as before. Overnight, strikes hit both sides again. Kyiv absorbed another wave just yesterday. Apartment buildings among the sites hit, while Crimea's power grid took losses of its own, substations going dark one after another. Today's tally: total losses since the war began now stand at 1,412,250. In the past 24 hours alone, 1,200 more were added to that count. Day 1595, the front holds roughly where it did last week, but the cost keeps climbing all the same.